Hey, hi. Like today topic that we were talking about is that the noise pollution that humans make. Obviously, the humans are the biggest pollution maker in the society. So, as you can hear, some background noises going on in my background, and they trigger me to talk about this thing. And why my camera is not, I don't know, it's a good position or not. Okay, so like this is too much noise, and I'm talking about, I'm going to talk about this noise. Like this is kind of a noise pollution that we really don't need. So I switched the noise regulations. I don't know, it might be working or not, but yeah, see. So the problem with Indian society is that it doesn't care about your thing. Uh, it doesn't care about the pollution that you make on the streets. It doesn't care about the pollution that are made by themselves in in the forms of noise pollutions, any kind of pollutions. Uh, and it is a bitter truth, but nobody swallows it. The thing is that uh, in the name of religion, they make pollutions a lot, and not about one specific religions. I'm not talking about the majority. I'm talking about every religion that exists in the world. But because I live in India and I've seen the Indian society, this is too much. Like, what is the point of doing this at the loudspeaker? The thing is that you are religious, okay, you can do your prayers, you can do your mantras, you can do your things in your home, in your temple, but why you have to like put the loudspeakers and say those things into the loudspeaker 24 into 7? I live in a village where I like I didn't get a chance to not hear these kind of things. In villages, there's no limit. Like after 10 p.m., after 10 p.m., you have to set your loudspeaker or anything. No, it's not possible here. I think why they don't use this kind of a rules. Like I have heard that in cities they have these rules, but in villages this is absurd, and which is too bad for anyone. And the problem is why we are not speaking about these things. We know that religious matter is kind of a non-touching matter for every person in India, because it's a very controversial topic. Nobody wants to talk about this thing, but these are the things that making making disturbance in the society is too much. We don't have to take a burden of these things. uh, like there are some kind of a political issues going on, and it seems that we can't do anything. But what about these things? We really don't need these things in ourselves, in our society. uh, I have not uploaded any video yet, and for the reason for that was that I I get the light here in the rooftop, which is the sunlight, which is too great, and I have to talk to other people, and like whenever they hear these kind of background noises, they cut the call. It's not about the things they are saying; it's about the pitch of that voice, which is very high. And there are a lot of temples in my village, and there are a lot of temples, and in every day, if, like they do some kind of a things, and now there is a festival going on of the majority population, and for that reason they do this thing 24 into 7. And when they don't have any festivals, they do this thing as a like they do every day, in the evening and in the night, which is like this is the bad things, and this is the thing that I'm talking about, which is too bad. Why we have to take the burden of these things? And uh, like if I can't change these things, I would really not love to live in this society. If I ever get a chance to leave this society, leave this city, leave this country, I would love to take it, because the reason was that I am trying to live in a peaceful society where I will not gonna get polluted. But the people are not understanding these things. They in the name of the religion, everybody's mind is just numb. Nobody thinks by themselves. They think, and in the view of the books or the other rigorous people's ideas, which is absurd, absolutely absurd, I would say. So, and this is my frustration actually, that I really wanted to frustrate about it, like what kind of society I'm living in. And like it's really bad that I'm a avid reader. I read about the other things. I read about a lot of things, and when you get that, okay, the thing that you are having is not freedom. They are just binding you into some things, and it's bad. And there are too many things about to say about the society, about the Indian society, and these things. But yeah, but these things have to change. It's not about a very big deal that we're gonna take a lot of years, a lot of efforts to change. Uh, a government can do this by uh, saying it, or by giving a simple law which can abandon these things. But these are the like political things that nobody wants to touch, and but everybody wants to enjoy it in a political way. uh, like the thing is that if I would be a political, I would really love to enjoy these kind of things, and make my politics richer. This is the point, and this is the issue in a society. And cause everybody is just uh, like not well educated, so they are not able to understand the point that these are really not good things in society. And I really don't know how much you have heard me, how much the background you have heard me, and I have put it the noise saturation. That's why the noises are not too much, but in the uh, if I have to remove this noise saturation, it would be too much. This is too much. Like these things make me angry, and also the thing that I can't do thing. I can't do anything. Like I can go to the police stations and complain about this thing, but they will gonna shut my mouth. And because I'm living in a village, everybody knows me and I knows everybody, and then there would be a dispute about me, or about the two religion. So this happens, and this happens because people don't have a really good mind to understand things. That's why.